I just realized something. How you doing? I just realized something. I forgot something inside. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Have you, yeah, I know, right? A weekend Halloween. Wish we had those when we were in school. Maybe. I'm just setting this camera here for a second while I run inside and grab some. Right, I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. What's up, DB? I had to run inside and grab some so I don't burn my hands. Alright. I got the smoker going already. I'm going to dry the surface of the fish off. Go with the grain of the meat or whichever way the scales are going. So that way you don't make it more rough on the fish than it needs to be. This is sockeye salmon or red salmon that's been previously frozen. I filleted these on a live stream a couple months ago. Oh yeah. Fish is therapy in a lot of different ways. I'm not going to do big portions. These still have the bones in them, but I don't care. Not too small. Just nuts where you can think you're about, you'd eat at one time a smoked salmon, pretty much. For me, that's fine. It's about a 6-ounce portion. Here we go. These two pieces might not be the exact same size, but it's whatever. What's up, Big B? This is a little seasoning that I made. I did technically show you guys this one other time, but I've also refined it a lot more. This is, yeah, I'm calling this black sand. Delicious. But before I put that on, I'm going to put them all skin side up. I got a pump oil sprayer here. Just spray them with oil. You'll notice that white shit on there, that's the oil. I'm doing this so that way they don't stick as easily. Because they'll stick inside of this. Okay. Yeah, I'm not worried about the viewership really. I'm hoping that's mostly for tomorrow. Okay. Give you guys a lot better look at this stuff. I made this from scratch at home. I'm not going to tell you what's in it. You can see some of the particulate, but you really can't tell what it is. But yeah, this is red salmon. I'm going to put a little bit on the skin side. Not a lot. Just so there's a little bit of flavor on there. Okay. Flip them all. Now you're going to be able to see the color change on this stuff really cool. It's going to be really cool. I haven't smoked the salmon with this exact recipe yet, but that's partially why I'm doing this live stream, because that way it's fine and dusty. And then, I mean, I could call this ash, like Alaskan volcano ash or something like that, because it looks really cool. I bet you guys can't guess what gives it the black look. I don't think there'd be any way you guys be able to guess. Yeah, well, the thing is, I cut these on a live stream a couple of months ago, and then I vacuum packed them all at work, which I think I did live stream that as well. Now that I think of it, nope. There is pepper in this, but it's not the pepper that makes it black. Even if you guys guessed it right, I wouldn't tell you. I just wanted to see if anybody could actually guess in the chat. Try and get all the sides. Excuse me. Volcanic salt? Nope. It has the black seasoning part actually has nothing to do with volcanoes at all. I just wanted to call it black sand because Alaska is known for having black sand. I'm not exactly sure how many states in the U.S. actually have black sand. I'm sure there's at least 2. I'm not going to worry about letting these like cure on here or whatever. I am going to apply more. Some Chernobyl dust. Chernobyl dust. It looks like I'm using a lot, but I'm actually not. At least I don't think so. All right. I look like a crackhead with gangrene. Wonderful. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Set that there. All right. I'm going to put let's do more square pieces on the bottom. So that way everything fits in here nicely, hopefully. Ooh. Oh yeah, it's going to fit. Perfect. Ow. That's why I grabbed the thing the first time. How you doing, Rosalind? Smoking salmon. All right. I wish I had some other fish to smoke. Well, I didn't take that much out. It's not dirt, it's homemade seasoning. Yes, it is. It looks like dirt. I want to call it black sand. Starvin's Alaskan black sand. If I had to tell you what this kind of tastes like, it kind of tastes like a very fragrant lemon pepper, but there's no lemon. I'm in Anchorage, Alaska. Yeah, it kind of tastes like lemon pepper, but there's no lemon. It's very umami. Delicious. Sweet, smoky. It's got a little bit of a char taste to it. You can put it on everything. I put it on some rice last night. It was delicious. Sure, if you want to tell me a great steak season, that'll be cool. Even better if you go to my page and find my email, send it to me in an email. That way you don't give it away to everybody. Can I see Russia? No, but there's a lot of Russians here. Nothing wrong with that. They're all nice people. I've never really met like an asshole Russian in America unless you can kind of just see they were having a really bad day. You know, that happens, whatever. In Anchorage, only one Russian store. Eastern European Market in Delhi. Market in Delhi. I can't speak Russian at all. Well, I do a little bit, but not that much. Where in Alaska I've only lived in two different places in Anchorage, two different places in Alaska, Anchorage and just north of Wasilla. And Wasilla is definitely a nicer place to live, but it gets a lot colder there. And if you wanted to go fishing for like salmon, that's really nice too, because there's a lot of salmon fishing spots up that way. There's a lot of fishing up there. But to fly international to do a lot of stuff, you have to head to Anchorage. I haven't been to Kenai I've been to Soldotna, which is on the Kenai Peninsula. I haven't been down to Homer yet. Furthest north I've been is Talkeetna. But yeah, it's really nice out today. It's like oh man, it's 70 something degrees. There's snow on the mountains over there. It's cool, right? Plane flying overhead somewhere. Wherever it happens to be. There it is. Hey, no problem, Balak. Excuse me. Mblach. Yeah, it's nice to hang out and just, I'm not worried about the view count. It's all good. I just wanted to be able to hang out with you guys. My girlfriend's driving for Uber and Lyft right now. So I felt like I wanted to smoke some salmon because I wanted to try this out. Eventually I'll try this with higher temp stuff like grilling and pan searing and whatnot. But yeah, this is good. This is good shit. It's really good shit. If I were to sell it, it might be kind of expensive just because a couple of the ingredients in there are going to be a little expensive and kind of uncommon. But I could easily make that in my house if I was FDA approved. Well, if I had a USDA approved facility, even if it was out of my garage, I could make that and sell it. The only problem I'd have is making the effort to actually do it instead of paying somebody to do it. Dr. Pepper. Correct. All right. The smoke's getting a little lighter now. Мистер Точка, здравствуйте. Как дело? Моя русский говно. Я пиздек. Throw some cherry coal in ya. I've never paid someone to do SMTN before. SMT. Alaska. Я в Аляска. Ты понимаешь, братан? Мой русский не очень хорош. Спасибо. What is what SMTN is? Yeah, I don't know what that is. Something. Oh, something. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you're 10, aren't you? Pretty sure you are. Ooh, damn. The whatchamacallit's coming out of there pretty good. This won't take long. Okay, yeah. Well, the thing about paying somebody is if you're paying them in cash, it better be for just like a personal sort of expense. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't really write it off on your taxes. So that way it takes it off your taxable income on top. I don't know. You're probably not going to understand very much what I'm saying. Это круто, братан. Спасибо большое. Это класс. Круто. Или круто. Я никогда. But if you're doing something for a business, there has to be a paper trail. That way you can write it off on your taxes later. Vodka, давай. CSGO. Чики-брики в дамке. Bobry kurwa. I know it's Polish. Ja pierdoli jak... Ja pierdoli jak... Blah. Stupid. Ja pierdoli jaki pidle. Bober. Boris. Mustnikus. That's not a funny sounding word. Kras. Krasavchik. You ever hunt moose or elk? We only have there's only elk in one place in Alaska, and I believe that's on Kodiak Island, and I'm pretty sure the bears are going to hunt them down to extinction. I've not gone moose hunting, but I've had plenty of run-ins with moose around town before. I don't understand that, but not 2 plus... Oh. Well, 2 plus 2 is always going to equal 4. Because if somebody says 2 plus 2 equals 5, just tell them, you equal 5. That makes the same amount of sense as saying 2 plus 2 equals 5. No, 22, not 4. Oh yeah. 2 plus 2 equals 2 squared. 4 squared equals... 4 squared equals 22. You just make the 2 bigger. Sometimes I have jokes that just go right over people's heads. That was just straight up like math nerd joke. Sometimes I just don't know when to stop. While we are doing this, I'm going to wash this off. It's getting darker out. That's okay. Ooh. Missed. Jets. What animals or pests you gotta watch for? Well, pests, it depends on what you mean by pests. We do have mice here. We do have cockroaches, but they're not that bad. Let's see, we have rabbits. We don't have raccoons. Let's see. It's kind of a general question, honestly. Let's see. Fuck. I mean, you got mosquitoes that'll try and fly away with you. That's definitely a nuisance. We do have spiders, but not a whole lot. We have no snakes here. We have one type of frog, and it's really small. During the winter, it freezes itself in hibernation, which is pretty cool. What's up, fuck around? I want to eat myself some porcupine again. That was pretty good. I haven't had that in years. Yeah, the mosquito is the unofficial state bird in Alaska. What up, man? I'm hoping to go char fishing tomorrow. I know that'll be fun. Porcupine's irony, but it's really fatty. It's good when you kill them when they're out in the woods. They got a really nice taste to them. Not super gamey. I didn't do it, but I watched the guy do it. It was a bitch to skin. Yeah, I mean, if it didn't get a little bit drunk, it definitely got a little fat. Because I bet you that thing. Yeah, I bet you that thing gained a little bit away from that. Mulayanov. Здравствуйте, Валяска. Здравствуйте. Сука, бля. Здравствуйте. Son of a bitch. Здравствуйте, в Аляска. Ай, дебил. Спасибо. I like the way "здравствуйте" sounds more over "привет." Ooh, my girlfriend's supposed to be getting some packages from Amazon. Sweet. Спасибо. Спасибо, брат. Спасибо, братан. God damn, мой русский говно. Я пиздец. I'm hoping to go to Sand Lake. They Fish and Game just put in like 25 inches in that bitch, bro. There's like 50 or 60 of them in there. Buddy of mine told me to give him a week, but I'm just like, I don't got a week. I need to catch some big fish now. I'm in my late 20s, early 30s. Я люблю русский и английский. Французский похуй. French, I said French, I don't give a fuck. Or don't give a fuck, whatever. Shit. 3-minute walk. You're probably at some point, you're probably going to see me on the lake tomorrow. That way you can get a front row seat to all the retardation. Mostly me. Yeah, I didn't grow up outside of Alaska. Ooh, that's going to be good. They're not like, you know, perfectly done. It's not perfectly cured smoked salmon, but I really don't care. Amerykańskie. Alaska. Anchorage, Alaska. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I've never actually fished on that side, besides when I went ice fishing one time because I was trying to test out an electric auger that was a piece of shit. I had it for one day and it just didn't work. Plus it was getting warmer and the ice was getting kind of hard, so it was just like it was wet. So it's just really hard to get through it. Does it fit? Nope. Different. Oh, actually this will fit. Pagnale suka. I hope you guys find it funny when I'm swearing in Russian because it's actually kind of fun. I always thought it was fun. And Jewel. See, I wanted to fish in Sunday at some point. I gotta be able to fit this in here somehow. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, I'm a man, just make it fit. Bitch. Fucking serious. Wow. Oh. Yeah, this will fit. I just don't feel like chopping wood with this thing on. Or cutting wood at all. My shoulder's been hurting, but... So I'm trying to... There we go. Fits right in there. Temperature's not really high. But it's kind of like right where I want it to be. You see albumin coming out of there. Everybody watching, please like and subscribe. Check out all my videos. I still want to get the name of this little place over the old sand pit by Kincaid. Are you talking about Little Campbell? You're like, I'm pretty sure you're talking about Beer Can, bro. Because that's the only one I know by Kincaid, unless you're talking about some little pond that I can't think of. Bitch. There ain't nothing to whack fucking wood on, bro. It's all right. But yeah, I'm sorry to everybody that I haven't been posting and, you know, doing live streams a lot lately. I've been pretty... I've been going through quite a bit lately in my personal life. And I lost a couple of subscribers, but I really don't care that much. Not right now. I'm really hoping this company I'm going to be working with will help me make this thing take off, because I really don't know what I'm doing, to be honest with you. What's up, EY? How you doing? Wait, no. Stupid. It's not going to fit in there. What the fuck am I doing? I already tried that. I haven't caught any dolly over in Sand Lake yet. Did they actually get bigger in there? Are we talking about the stock char? Because we think it's possible we're talking about the same thing. Well, it's possible I'm thinking of the same thing. Stupid thing. I gotta set my torch on my wouldn't call it for a minute just to heat it up. That way I can put some fuel into it. Oh, yeah, stock char. See, I know those are hybrid fish, but I don't know exactly what the hybrid is. And I have a suspicion that that's like a silver skin dolly mixed with an Arctic char. It's gotta be something like that. Thanks, G-Bill. Suck your mom's dick. But yeah, I'm only apologizing to the people that actually care. You know, there are some people that care. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because I've wondered this before. I've done like I've just looked up to see what types of hybrids there are of char, and there are some that exist in the wild, and one of them does look pretty close to the stock char that we have here. Well, it's making more smoke now, so that's good. But do you have any tricks to fuck around? You got any tricks to like any secret method to targeting char in there? Because I haven't caught char in there since winter of last year, and it's pissing me off. The only thing I know of that they bite on is eggs. Well, a pretty good sized sack of eggs, at least to attract a bigger one. Yeah, I know. That's how I caught salmon eggs last time. Well, that's how I caught the char last time, was on salmon eggs. I got plenty of those. I probably got like, I'd say like 10, 15 pounds of raw salmon eggs left. And I got probably about the same in cured. I used quite a bit of them during the summer. I gave some of them away. My girlfriend ate some of them. I got some in the freezer at work, and I got some in the freezer at home, and I got some in a plastic bag or outside around here somewhere. wood maggots. I don't really know where to get those, but I'm not really worried about it. Probably the hardest fish I think I've had a target this year that I've had the fewest chances on was Arctic grayling. Man, those things are so damn those things get spooked by every fucking thing. The fuck? It's not warm enough yet. Silvers on eggs. My problem with drifting eggs for silvers is that does work when you have the right angle to let your stuff drift. But my problem with it is excuse me. They're not really like getting super agitated by it. So for especially something like silvers, I'll use a twitch and jig. And that's basically idiot proof for me. For me, a twitch and jig on silvers never fails. Is that fire flammable? No, it's fire retardant. Well, it's only dirty because we're in my yard. But street lamp, snow cap mountains way the hell over there. No, I haven't been to Hope. I don't have any Hope either. Yeah. Alaska's got its pretty rough spots. I mean, I'm over by Russian Jack, and there's some pretty rough spots in Russian Jack. You got a spot for me to try for what? At Sand Lake? Ooh, those look nice. Check out Chuku Charlie's. Oh yeah, I've been there before. I'll go there again at some point. See, one thing I wanted to do is they have an open mic night there. I wanted to actually try and like make a video out of an open mic night, but just me telling a story, like a really quick story about how I ruptured the disc in my neck, and that caused me a shitload of pain, and like I was out of work for a week, and like the jokes that came about it at work that I didn't facilitate, I happened to think of, and then other people started doing them. It's really funny. I-515 bar still around. I never heard of that bar. People are just lazy. Try some corn. I don't have any corn. Cooking wood. I'm using some wood I got from Circle K and charcoal. Because I'm broke as fuck. These aren't going to take too long to smoke. Never heard of it either. Oh, I know Coots gets crazy. See, the thing is, I wanted to like, on the open mic night, I basically wanted to turn that story into like a very short basically a very short stand-up comedy thing. First ever one. I'd have to rehearse the story, but it's true and it's really funny. At least I think so. And it's a little offensive. You know, just a little bit offensive. Oh yeah. My bad. Yeah, I mean, there's a road right in front of me. Oh, nice whiteout. You go to Coots a lot? If I go there, I'll usually go on like a Sunday or a Monday night, or a Sunday or Monday for free pool, because I play pool. Anchorage. The finest of the cities in Alaska, I guess. It's weird how it's cooking out kind of white, but whatever. Too much noise? Yeah. You're in the Jew Lake area? Yeah. Sure. Fucked up my neck eating my girlfriend out from the back. Kiss my ass. It looks done. Well, it's not totally done because I want these to be a little bit drier. Plus the white color is a little weird. That's okay. But yeah, hopefully I can make a video out of that. That'd be cool. Just have a couple people just, you know, sit there with their phones, be real discreet, have my whole fishing get up on, tell my story, hopefully get a laugh and get the fuck out. Change, come back, get myself a beer, act like nothing happened. How you doing, Julia? Julia Ferretti. Oh yeah, I'd love to get some land. I don't know exactly where though. Honestly, I would kind of want to be in Homer, but then you miss out on a lot of really cool fishing. The name of the pink plane in the driveway? Canoe. Happy Halloween, motherfucker. Land in Alaska is actually not that expensive. If you buy it inside of a city, oh yeah, it's expensive. But let's say you were to buy something that you had to walk about half a mile into the woods in, you can probably pay as low as $1,000 an acre. You know, you can get 20 acres for $20K. I've seen it. I've had 5 acres at one point for $5K, and then I sold it for $7,500. Oh yeah, I've caught some pretty cool fish in some random ass places here. I just wish we had more variety, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I had that up by Talkeetna. Okay, I'm gonna set you guys here for a second, and I'll be right back. Okay. Do you guys like coffee? All right, Boston. I guess you have 2 accounts named Boston. 3 acres. Go for around. Huh, that's pretty good. Though I have seen land for a bit cheaper than $1,000 an acre, but that's way out in the sticks. Actually, I'll do it like this. Well, they are cooked, but they're not quite cooked enough. What's up, Paul? How's Minnesota right now? Coffee and Red Bull sounds like drinking battery acid. Good job. Losing brain cells. I love it. Yeah. Fudge it. Get up. Off. Come on. Off. Well, those come off really nicely. Would you look at that? Perfect. I wish I had more meat to smoke, but I don't. Looks like halibut. Nope. That is not halibut. Yes, I'm eating it hot. I don't care. Cheers. Oh, shit, that's good. It's a bit under seasoned, but that's pretty damn good. Yeah, if I had the money, I'd get a moose tag. If I had the money, I'd also fix a lot of other shit first. It's called priorities. Is that a bear? Hi, Mr. Handsome. Nope, this is red salmon. This is that black sand season that I actually season this with. It's not burnt. That's just the way it looks. Show you the color of it. That's the actual color of it. I mean, I wish I let this cure for a while. And I also seasoned it more liberally, but I just wanted to try it. You know, it's not perfectly smoked, but hell, that's delicious. The yellow on there, that's just fat and albumin. That's just cooked out of it, whatever. The skin's not crispy how it's supposed to be. It's still really good, though. Yeah, the best part about like salmon and tuna meat are so versatile, it's unbelievable. How you doing, William? Cut myself another piece of this. I want a tail piece. Yeah. You can see the split. Red. That dark bit on the back, that's just the bloodline. Don't cut it off, just eat it. Lisa. I don't know. How you doing, Susie? Sujam. And if you don't, if you don't eat skin, just don't eat the skin. Oh man, that's good. Definitely under seasoned, but it's definitely good. Nice color. You can see there's still juice in there, I think. Maybe. Focus, bitch. Oh, it didn't work. So yeah, keep an eye out for Alaskan black sand in the distant future, hopefully. These are always really good when they're stuck together like this. Yeah, I actually have a video on my channel when I cooked some bluefin tuna steaks on my grill at home that I got from work. Those shits were awesome. I might eat one more piece. Yeah, fuck it. I'll eat one more piece. Stupid notifications. But yeah, if you ever go to the store and you see a whole loin of tuna, and it has like the main part of the loin on the top, it's round, and then it kind of goes back in, and then there's this flat piece that comes off the side. That flat piece is called the belly. If you can get them, if you can buy, my girlfriend's got to eat some of this too, bro. If you can, buy the whole belly section of it and have them skin it, and then cut it into 6 to 8 ounce portions. Season it and barbecue it. That's one hell of a meal. I didn't even bother pulling the bones out of this. I don't even care. Salmon aren't, like, red salmon are not that bad when it comes to bones. Some people bitch about them, but in every salmon species, there's 26 to 30 bones in every side of salmon, something like that, depending on how far back you cut off, how far back you cut the collarbone back from the head, like how much space you leave in between the meat and the collarbone. This make you hungry, and I'm starving. Aha! Channel name. I'm hoping in the next couple of months I'll be able to start a second channel. It's going to be all about self-improvement. Not that I'm an expert in self-improvement, is that I need to self-improve. I figured I'd put myself on the spot with it and then show you my experiences and some of my stories. You know, in case anybody's losing hope and they want to hear, you know, something to make them feel better. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it is work. It's not that bad because every fish house has several people cut. If they're pulling bones, they have several people doing it at one time. By my job, we sell all of our salmon bone in. So, even though during salmon season, we'll go through 4,000 pounds of red salmon in a week, and we have to fillet pretty much all of it. We're not pulling bones out of shit. So that just cuts the time in half. When it comes to certain fish like rockfish or halibut, those I personally cut the bones out because it's easy. You just cut them out. There's not that many bones in them. Stop. You're welcome, Miguel. I'm starving. Like I feel the bone. I literally feel the bones under my thumb. Yeah, see his bones sticking out right there. Thanks, fuck around. It's all part of a nutritious diet, along with Dr. Pepper and some weed. When people tell me to stop, I have a tendency to not listen and tell them to fuck off. But you're good. Well, not all the time, you know. Sounds like the Breakfast of Champions. Well, I wouldn't call this the Breakfast of Champions back when I was in college. Those came in little bags like this. Oh yeah. One of my favorite things to do with salmon carcasses, if I have nothing else to eat, or if I'm dead broke and all I have is salmon carcasses without any meat on them, boil them down just enough to where the spines are you can crush the spines, like, you know, you think you can chew them and just eat them. The Columbia sorts. Yeah, the Columbia sorts where they play that music and everything you do looks illegal. I'm gonna make one of those videos at some point because those look fun. Because I mean, who doesn't want to like be throwing fish into a cooler and go squeeze what with my fingers? This. Anyway, I hope everybody has a good night, and I'm glad everybody came out to watch and hang out. I hope everybody has a good night. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.